suck. I am your judge, Judge Sunny.
Judge, I demand something. I demand that this case be dismissed.
Charges.
Shut it. No, I didn't. Okay. 3 counts of 4th-degree murder. What?
Mr. Gumshoe is accused of 3 counts of 4th-degree murder.
Your Honor, I think this is ludicrous. And
Shut up.
Are you throwing things in my courtroom?
No.
That was such a lie.
On the accounts of these murders, I present a motive. I can't do that.
What? No. There's no motive for any of this.
How do I do things?
No throwing paper in my courtroom.
I can't do things.
Well, why do you have a wagon stick?
Why do you have a dog?
That is not...
Okay, I think, Judge, you need to begin
Yes, all
trial.
right. The first witness, please come to stand.
Witness, describe what you saw. What ludicrous lies!
This is on my end. This is my witness. My witness! Granny
Please
Tabernacle.
wait your turn.
Granny Tabernacle, I request that you please tell the court what you witnessed of Mr. Gumshoe's 4th-degree murder.
Why is he asleep?
Wake up!
What happened? I'm so...
Granny Tabernacle, please present your
yeah.
evidence.
So basically all I saw that one day is the fact that this guy over there walked into a house and came out with a lot of red stains.
Let it be put on the record. Granny Tabernacle has pointed to Mr. Gumshoe.
Yes.
Let's see. Walked out.
Correction! Correction!
Correction.
Incorrect. I'd like to object to this decree. You see, the reason for the redness is for the simple... If I could come over there and beat you, I would.
That is
Not
the
in
bailiff's
this
job.
courtroom. Please stop throwing papers around.
That one!
Ah,
I'm so confused.
Please do not beat people in the courtroom.
Now-
All right, please continue.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
have my
yes.
apples
refute?
now?
Granny Tabernacle, if you could please provide information as to Mr. Gumshoe's relation to his dearly departed, now murdered wife. I'm a doctor.
I can't provide any of the evidence! Please, Your Honor! Allow me to provide...
All right,
Thank you.
this witness
Substantial
is
evidence.
not of
So-
use. You shall live.
Can I stop being a duck?
Do we have a witness for this side?
Yes!
The-
Movie producer! What evidence do you have for me? I mean, you're a witness. You saw what... What's my client's name
Mr.
again?
Gumshoe.
Mr. Gumshoe! Mr. Gumshoe! What did he not do? He was with you, right?
Can I stop being a
He
duck?
was with us.
Leading, that's leading questions.
Ow.
Thank you.
Judge, I have one for you.
No,
He was with us when we recorded.
What?
Now, I believe it is my turn to ask a question of the witness. Movie producer,
I
can you
suppose
please
so.
tell me the exact date and time at which you were spending time with Mr. Gumshoe?
That was during the recording works of my movie, and
What day?
What day was this?
I am very bad with dates.
What Tuesday was it?
Suspicious, if I do say.
Tuesday. It was the 3rd Tuesday.
And it was for your adults-only film, yes?
Of course, that's why I needed him.
Of course. Look at that figure.
You don't know how many women like that.
No one right
That's
around
the
you.
prosecution done with questions?
Yes, I am finished with my questions.
Is this side done with their
I'm not
questions?
I'm not answering any questions. Mr. Movie Producer. Mr. Movie
Yeah.
Producer, you can attest that that Mr. Abernathy is far too good looking to have committed such a degree such as 4th degree murder.
His name is
I
Gumshoe.
mean, obviously.
Mr. Abernathy Gumshoe,
I mean, obviously, that's why I cast him for my films.
I present to you that, my honor. He's too beautiful to do it.
Mr. Gumshoe, could you look this way, please? I do believe that he doesn't look like he could commit a murder. And all I've had so far is walked out with red stains. Was there anything, were you guys filming something where he required red stains?
Choose your answer to this wisely for the sake of filter.
Choose carefully. Very carefully.
Roxy, I don't know who Roxy is. I thought this was movie producer.
Well, so I cannot disclose the script to my film as long as it's not out.
Suspicious.
Your Honor,
That
can I
is
provide
quite-
unto you evidence yet?
Evidence? I will take evidence.
How do I put
I
evidence?
don't know how
in
to
there,
provide
actually?
evidence.
How do I put evidence in the thing?
I think the judge has to allow us to do so.
Oh,
Judge!
I will allow you for evidence. Well, this
Yes,
is
you press the blue
this is
button. I think now
guilty
they can do
verdict.
evidence.
No?
Oh, now you can.
okay.
Now your thing is green.
No, put it back. Put it back. Thank you.
Evidence?
Yep, evidence.
I didn't put any evidence down, did I?
Nope.
Do it again, Judge, please.
Evidence?
Your Honor, you see, I have the best piece of evidence here. An empty pizza box. Hear me out. Hear me out. Wait. Somebody who eats an entire extra large pizza by themselves has no time to commit a murder such as this. Think about it.
What the?
Only someone as
Is that what the
lonely
red
as Mr. Abernathy here
stain was?
could ever do something like that.
Is that what the big red stain was?
Yes! Crust! Or the pizza sauce. That's what it is, Your Honor. The prosecution over there simply wants to hang Mr. Abernathy here for the sake of... Can you be a good dog for once in your life?
All right. Does the
I do have
prosecution,
counter
Would you
evidence.
like to? All right.
I present in the sake of counter evidence this opened package that very well could have contained the contents of a murder weapon. For
Your Honor,
there
I'm a
is
duck and
zero
I cannot
provided-
argue back.
For there is zero provided evidence from the pizza box that there was ever a pizza within.
Could have been a murder weapon. What do you have to say to that?
A murder weapon? Pizza box?
Murder pizza!
I have
Right.
in my possession plans for a prison breakout.
Why would you have such plans if
No,
you
no,
weren't
Your Honor,
guilty,
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Gumshoe?
please, listen.
Breaking out.
Listen, if
I'm
my
listening.
clients were to be prosecuted in any way, he wouldn't be escaping. No, he was planning to break someone out.
What?
Because
Breaking
and because he was too busy doing that, he could not have committed the murder in such case. In which case, he needed pizza to plan this by himself. In which case, he's innocent of the murder.
Your Honor, I argue that is more illegal.
Then murder.
Your Honor, we're not
I argue
arguing about a
it's
prison break. We're
not-
arguing about a murder right
it's
now.
Not more illegal, but your side may present some evidence.
I provide as we know, Mr. Abernathy Gumshoe is in fact married, and that is in fact one of the individuals that was found murdered for the 4th degree. I present that there was a friendship bracelet at the scene. This
with
friendship
noodles.
bracelet.
Your Honor, it was a friendship bracelet made in 4th grade.
I commence that they cite. Thank you, bailiff. Your Honor, I provide that this friendship bracelet was in fact Mr. Abernathy Gumshoe's replacement for a wedding ring.
What do you have to say about that?
And with that being the replacement for the wedding ring, there was very much clause for him to be a cheapskate.
We have a coffee shortage going on around here.
That's
That's why!
I haven't gotten my morning coffee today.
What are you arguing about? You're not.
Thank you, bailiff.
You're not
Relevance.
the fence. Shut up!
Relevance.
Silence.
If you let me finish now, it'll all make sense in due time. Your Honor, please hit them if they hit me again. They keep throwing things at me, Your Honor, and I cannot focus with them throwing things at me. Thank you, Your Honor. The point of the coffee shortage, and why I bring it up, for you see, it is no mere laughing matter, my dear folks. You see. Your Honor, without the coffee, or the need for it, they don't have the energy to commit murder or kill people. Abernathy here is addicted to caffeine. So much so that in order to kill somebody, it would take twice as much work. I'm sure you've been up late at night on your computer doing this.
Yes, I have been.
Your Honor, I provide a counter statement to the defense attorney.
Yes.
You.
Excuse me, that's my courtroom.
On a
Alright,
real note,
does
though,
the
I do have counter evidence.
Prosecution have counter evidence.
In a counter to the coffee shortage, I have a stained apron with coffee stains!
Your Honor, I can't even look down. I'm being arrested.
This apron contains coffee stains, and with the coffee shortage, that provides also, I would like to bring into the court that Mr. Abernathy Gumshoe is a contributor to the coffee shortage.
Your Honor.
He's the
Your
reason
Honor,
you aren't
please.
able to have your morning coffee.
Your Honor.
So you killed 4 people.
You missed.
3 people, 4th degree murder.
3 people, 4th degree murder, Your Honor.
You killed 3 people.
Your Honor, they're not saying that they did or did not. If you'd allow me to provide unto you one piece of evidence, they would throw out the rest of this.
What?
Reproducer came and went. Provide unto you this one last piece of evidence, Your Honor. I will dispute anything that this disgusting prosecutor has.
Present your evidence.
They have a
You
sports
question
medal.
them.
It's kind of cool.
Oh, that is quite cool.
So
Hear
he
me
has
out.
the athletics to do it.
Too cool for school is still the thing that rules.
I have counter evidence!
No, you don't. You're too much of a nerd.
My counter evidence is this blurry photo that shows what is suspectedly not even Mr. Gumshoe when he took credit for that sports medal.
A shaky hand.
Your Honor.
That
Yes.
That's all I gotta have. That's all I gotta say to that. That argument right there, dumb, stupid, plain, and simple. Also, he has an old computer. Think about it. He's too upset at his computer to commit such travesties. Wedding rings?
would-
He had to use his own computer to try and make his own wedding ring. And meanwhile, these two disgusting things. They can continue to. I am a duck, Your Honor.
You are no longer a duck.
I have counter evidence. I have counter evidence.
Stop throwing
Yeah,
papers
same.
or I will ban you from this court!
I have counter evidence. Your Honor.
Counter evidence, you say?
My counter evidence to the old computer I provide. While they were able to afford such an antique piece of technology, instead of a wedding ring, they had the friendship bracelet. But also, they had a cheap ring with a diamond made of plastic.
You didn't tell me you had a cheap ring!
He provides nothing of value, and in order to escape the travesties and expenses of marriage, he decided to murder his wife and their lovers. For you see, Mr. Gumshoe is also cripplingly homophobic.
Your Honor! Your Honor! Your Honor!
He was not okay with his wife's polyamory.
Was
Well,
it
to be fair, they probably should have discussed it
Was
before
it-
marriage.
Was it polyamory or was it cheating? Were they
From the
agreed
evidence
upon
I have, it was polyamory. Though cheating does not excuse murder. Regardless.
Your Honor, I still present the evidence. Too cool for school.
Too school for cool.
Your Honor, I want the witness prosecuted.
Bad at this.
I do believe that the court finds Mr. Gumshoe.
Abernathy Gumshoe.
Abernathy Gumshoe.
Your Honor, hold, Your Honor. What if I slide you one of these?
Find him guilty.
I should not have won my case, as fourth-degree murder is not real. I'm a guilty defense prosecutor.
Oh no.
Welcome to court. Here I am,
Welcome to
God.
court. Ready up.
Prosecutor, please provide the charges against our
Oh, yes.
criminal, potential criminal. Convicted, that's the word.
Yes. Not convicted yet.
There you go.
The charges presented are Mr. Chugs-a-Lot is accused of being too fly for a white guy.
Oh.
Your Honor.
Yes, prosecutor.
I have but only one query to point out to you. Look at Mr. Chugs-a-Lot. Do you see that purpose head of his? That skin on his heels? It is simply too cool. Too white. For a guy.
I see. Defense?
Have you?
What do you say to this?
My defense is he's not even white. He's green. Mr. Chugs-a-Lot
It's actually blue. Huh?
is very.
Allow us to
It's
begin.
Green.
Allow us to begin. I allow the prosecutor to begin with the evidence.
Ah, yes. Okay. Well, you see, Your Honor, we have a gaming console.
It has never
As
left
you can
its
see with this
box.
gaming console, a gaming console is far too exquisite for those of the other less class than others. So, what I offer here is, what the hell are you wearing? What I offer here,
Witness in order.
what I offer here is that they are too cool to be having a gaming console. I mean, they are too cool to own a gaming console. They own a gaming console, which means they're cool. Automatically meaning that they are too cool.
I see. Well,
I have evidence to counter that.
please provide the counter evidence, attorney.
This credit card. It is overcharged. He doesn't even have a penny. He couldn't have bought it.
Declined even for a coffee.
It was a gift.
That is in fact
From
very
a
not
friend.
fly there, prosecutor. I would dare say that is in fact not cool.
Your Honor, I'd like to call my first witness to the stand.
Very well. I will allow you to call your witness.
How do I call the witness to the stand?
Go to your evidence book, and it's on the right side.
Is it actually? Oh, it is. Call witness.
How do I allow it? How do I allow it?
I don't know.
Scroll wheel. Scroll wheel. You have to scroll. Well,
Oh.
there you go.
I see. Wait, what?
And there.
How? What?
The button, the red button.
There we go.
There.
Ah! Your Honor, I have in
Mr.
front of
Boss.
us I have in front of us the boss of Mr. Chugsalot. They can attest that Mr. Chugsalot's behavior in the workplace is less than forthcoming, especially with this new piece of evidence where they brought a katana.
Impressive, but unusable. Understood. What do you have to say to this witness?
Now, what's cool? As you'll take, Your Honor, the defendant over here has brought over quite many things. They are indeed too cool for a white guy.
Defense, do you have
Well,
a counter
I
to this
have
with the
something.
witness?
I do. I would like to bring up my witness.
You would like to bring up your witness. Do you not have anything to ask of this current witness?
Yes, I do. What makes a katana so cool?
In fact, that would make you weeb.
It would make you weep, and people don't like weeps. Makes you uncool. So, how do you find this katana cool?
I have a problem with weebs.
Your
You will
Honor-
address me properly in my courtroom.
I don't.
No.
I mean, what did you expect, honestly?
It's honestly, this is honestly.
I
just
return the
working out
attorney.
for me in the first
I return the
place.
witness. I will allow you to bring forth your witness. Amateur detective, take the stand. What evidence do you have to provide along with the amateur witness? Concert.
A concert ticket torn to shreds. Who in their right mind would tear up a concert ticket unless they were so uncool that they'd rather stay inside and do absolutely nothing?
Amateur detective, what did you find at the scene? Sorry, I'm getting rid of the paper airplane in your hand. Bailiff,
No, Your Honor.
Excuse me,
turn
I'm
the
trying
prosecutor
to
into a
let
duck.
my-
Well thought of that. This.
Bailiff, prosecutor into duck.
Continue, witness, please.
I see. Very well. Prosecutor, I return you from duck. Do you have anything to say to the witness? Ask, perhaps.
Mr. Amateur Detective. Mr. Amateur Detective. Or Miss
Miss.
Amateur Detective. Mr. Amateur Detective. You say that you put together this ticket for Mr. Chugsalot's little thing, yes? I have but one query for you then. Would it not be cooler for him to rip up the ticket in front of his friends? To then show him sort of his dominance in some way, to show that he doesn't need to conform to societal standards and norms, because he is too cool.
I would call this is leading the witness.
Ah!
Leading.
Pose your statement in the form of a question without leading the witness.
Mr. Amateur Detective. You mean to tell me that guy's not
I will bonk you once more. Use the correct pronouns.
Mrs. Amateur Detective.
Good.
Would you not say that that guy there is not too cool?
That is
too
against the
fly
point
for
you
a
are trying to
white guy?
prosecute. You are trying to say that he is cool. All right, well then. That is enough with the witness.
I wasn't done!
Well, you messed up.
Do you have more evidence, prosecutor?
Prosecutor,
Yeah, I got
provide your
this.
next piece of evidence. I've already made it your turn. Provide your evidence. Hey! Hey, prosecutor! Order!
Okay.
Order!
Your Honor, I have with us
Yes?
a flat tire. You see, Your Honor, what this piece of evidence provides unto us is that the defendant was clearly doing something a bit more dangerous on the road. Something that's rather cool. jumping over cliffs, maybe? Or jumping over sharks with this car? Who knows?
I see.
But clearly he is too cool to fly for a white guy.
I see. I will take the evidence under consideration. Defense attorney,
Yes, I have evidence to.
provide your
Maybe let's
evidence.
turn him into a duck.
So, my evidence is that he had a flat tire. He couldn't go anywhere. And even if he could go anywhere, he was eternally on the loo.
Oh. Alright.
We just managed to get him out before trial, but he's been on
sorry,
the
what?
loo for quite
Has
some
he in
time.
fact been himself the entire trial?
He might be. It doesn't smell very nice over here.
Your Honor?
I see. Yes.
Your Honor, if I could just a quick word.
Provide your
with
next
you.
piece of evidence. Or
I'm
provide
just
your
gonna- I'm just
word.
gonna fly this little note over to you. Or not.
The note reads... Thank you. The note was in fact very offensive. I appreciate you turning him into a duck.
You're welcome. He deserves a lot of that.
I will return you to your state. It is still your turn.
Your Honor, I provide...
Witness. Witness.
Duck time for the witness. Your Honor, I provide unto you that their reasoning, their need to be on the toilet is unneeded. It's ridiculous. It is stupid. It is plain.
I can smell him from over here.
Well, you're standing right
I'm
next
surprised
to
you
him.
can't smell him.
You're
Well,
right next to
I'm
him.
surprised you can't smell him.
Is he wearing a
Okay.
diaper?
You're right next to him.
He is indeed. We had to get out of the house somehow.
see.
But
How full is the diaper?
I present
Judge,
to
I don't
you
think you want to know.
a drifting boat.
I see.
Not just any boat. His boat. His boat! He owns a boat!
I thought you got rid of that boat.
I will, in fact...
Is Valora or Sonny we have here now?
I'm just doing a British accent. I don't know. Do I sound like Valora?
Maybe!
But
Now, Your Honor, as you know, people who own boats are pretty cool. And if they get too cool, well, that's just the way it is. He tried to drift the boat away. Hide the evidence, Your
It
Honor.
is in fact the law here in the state of Illinois. If you are too cool, you are sentenced to execution. For the sake of this bit, yes.
But I have evidence.
Provide
I
your
have
evidence. I have also stricken the katana from the record,
Huh?
as I believe the katana does in fact not make him cool, but in fact make him a giant loser nerd.
that's mean.
He has a this banknote. It has no value at all, but it's
Rich people are in fact cooler than poor people.
exactly. It has no value, so it's not cool.
Do you have a counter
It's
to this
just a
evidence, prosecutor?
Simple banknote.
Yes, Your Honor.
And
I
again,
do.
he's poor. He's poor. He can't
He
have
is
a
in
boat.
fact poor.
He is
Do you have a
very
counter to him
poor.
being
You know what
poor?
cool people do, Your Honor?
Hmm.
You know what very cool people do?
What?
They plan breakouts.
That is in fact a very cool thing to do. Mr.
ever seen the movie
Chugsalot,
The
have you been
Heist, Your Honor?
planning to break out of prison after being placed within?
You ever seen Shawshank Redemption, Your Honor?
No.
You ever seen Sylvester Stallone break out of a prison, Your Honor?
No.
You ever seen Escape, Your Honor?
No.
Big Stan?
No.
Your Honor!
Yes.
Your Honor! I have my final concrete of evidence.
I allow you to provide this final piece of evidence before I
Seal
draw my
this
verdict.
case. His medical file! He has a condition where he can non-stop poop! He cannot stop pooping! It is a terrible medical condition. I don't think
I see.
non-stop poop is very cool.
Your Honor, I offer a countermeasure to that. Hiding your medical condition from your workplace is pretty cool.
That is a solid counter argument.
But
That way you can keep working.
I will allow for final statements from both sides before I draw my final verdict. Prosecutor, final statements.
Your Honor, we've seen a bunch of evidence placed before you, all of which points out that Mr. Chugsalot is too cool for a white guy, or too fly for a white guy. He is indeed. He has a boat, he has a stable job, he has a gaming console, he plans prison breakouts in his spare time. Your Honor, if that does not mean anything to you about this whiteness, this too flyness, I do not know what else I can say. This will set a precedent for coolness.
I must say, due to the evidence provided from both sides, I must strike the old banknote from the record, as the drifting boat would imply that he is in fact rich with the yacht.
well,
Attorney,
my
final
final
statements.
statement.
Attorney, here's
My
your final
final
statement.
statements are that my final statements are that my client is not cool at all because my client is not cool at all because he's too poor. He has a medical condition where he poops all the time, and all his things that he's gotten are gifts. He's never bought in a single thing. He's
I'd also
either
like to point out,
found
Your
it-
Honor, being poor does not mean you're not cool.
That's true, but the medical condition isn't very cool, and
I will
don't
in
think,
fact,
poop
I
is very
have
cool
taken I have taken all the statements and evidence under consideration, and I will now draw the verdict. But before I do so, make sure to like and subscribe at the end of the video.
Oh my god.
We appreciate it.
Yes!
This has been the Sun and Moon Show, and I hereby decree Mr. Chugsalot is free to go!
Yes! Ha, son! You suck, son! You're awful! I'm the superior son. You didn't win a single case!
This was the Sun and Moon Show, everybody. If you want to see more of Guilty as Sock, let us know in the comments section down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Bye-bye, everybody.
Please do, but also send help.
This guy is too fly for a white guy!
Shut up already!